Joe 200. All right, fall semester 2017. We've been really loving your introductory posts. It's great that so many of you from so many different parts of the campus have taken an interest in gerontology. And like I said, you're going to find this to be super, super valuable in terms of how you manage your life and how you manage your parents' and grandparents' life. Okay. So the first challenge, of course, is the first assignment. So you get there by clicking right here and doing course readings like so. Okay. You're going to come right in here. As indicated, this is open education resources, meaning you don't need to buy a book. So you click on this right here. Okay. And up pops the first assignment. Okay. And so this is the reading right here you access by clicking right here. Okay, and up comes the PDF file. Okay, so you just download this PDF file, and what you do is go ahead and read this. Now, probably the the wisest thing to do is to open up a second browser. So I'm going to open up a second browser right here. All right, so I'm back in, so I can go back and forth. Okay, like so. Alrighty, and I'm going to go back into the same section of the course. Okay. What I'll do is, just to make it easier on you, I'm going to make it student view right now. Okay, and boom, bada bing. Okay, so then what we're going to do here is we're going to go into the readings and quizzes, like so. Okay, we'll go to the first assignment. Okay, now we already downloaded this right here. Okay, and we can see that right here as I click back and forth. So what we're going to do now is I would just go ahead and open the quiz. Okay, hit begin. Okay, and there it is right there. Those are your 5 questions that are for this reading. So then you go back to the reading. Okay, sorry, there it is, and you go back to the reading and you start going through. Okay, take your time. Okay, you can see that it's meant to be engaging. Okay, the text is pretty large. Okay, and we're going to go through some of the challenges. Okay, and so when we look at the aging world, again, you look at predictions by 2030, okay? It's amazing that 1 out of every 8 people, we're going to double, okay, from 500 million to 1 billion worldwide. And the concept is the world is looking to us for answers, and that's where the Davis School of Gerontology is really kind of at the pinnacle in terms of doing research, doing community outreach and community service programs, and you'll see that a career with the Davis School means kind of a global career, because people are coming to us from all over the world looking for advice and help. Okay, so you scroll down further right here, so we get into the global concept. Okay. And we look at the aging population. Now, when we look at some of these questions, some of the questions, the answers to the questions are pretty straightforward. And you look at these percentages, okay? And you can just, for example, go back here, sorry, and look at the dates, okay? So where we're at right now, where the percentages sit up, and what's the most important one. So that's kind of a lesson learned here, a little hint here. Okay, that sometimes the information that is going to be tested on in these quizzes is not necessarily in the text. You have to look at the figures. Okay, same thing here. Okay, we look at how long it took countries to go from 7 to 14%. Okay, at age 65, and it took long time here for most of these more developed countries. And then we look at developing countries, and you see how quickly this is happening, and the predictions are happening right here in the more immediate time frame. Okay, again, this will make sense when you start looking at some of the questions in here. Okay, so you got to look at both the figures and the text. Okay, all right, so there we go, and we're back to here. Alrighty. One other thing that you can do, I really want you to get used to all this, right, and read through each of these concepts, because each of these are very, very, very useful. again, the numbers are astronomical. Okay, we look at changes in life expectancies. Okay, we see survival rates increasing. This is all about what's being left for you guys to deal with. Okay, and then we come down here and we see this is the burden. Okay, at the very beginning, during the forward, they talk about not only in terms of our country, but globally, kind of the biggest economic burden has to do with disability. Okay, and it's huge. It's huge. It's huge. What else we have to talk about? We see aging decline. This comes up here, and you see that many countries show aging decline, even countries like Russia. Okay. Alrighty. So that's the key. Okay, and one thing you can do also, I don't know if you are savvy to this, but you can also open up by clicking right here, the download, and it'll bring it into your PDF file, and then you can also do searches within the PDF file by doing find. Okay, so for example, I can do Russia and find the next. Okay, and then we see Russia's there. We see Russia's there. Okay, Russia. So that's just another way of helping you get through the quizzes. Okay, alrighty, guys. So do remember that this quiz is going to close after 1 week. Okay, do remember the discussion closes after 1 week. All right, so it's really important that you stay on top of this. Okay. So this is a great course, but you just have to stay in pace. All right, man. So that is it. We'll see you next time.